Hi, I'm supporting Dr. Ava Edwards for U.S. Senate running out of North Carolina. I'm here to educate all caregivers of disabled children below the age of 21 on how to obtain their syringes. On our YouTube channel, Congress Hear Us Now, we've made a video called Who is Opposing Medicare for All? This is why every letter of medical necessity is so long, 4 pages plus. MMAs don't even read them. I know this from personal experience. They know the regulations. 0.5, 1 ml, 3 ml, 5 ml, 10 ml, 60 ml, which are typically used for bolus feeds, are notoriously difficult to obtain in their proper quantities due to Medicaid HMOs, also known as MMAs, managed medical agencies, refusing to abide by federal laws. The link to the website below the description of this video will walk you through how to obtain each size syringe to fit the child's med chart. There are several peer-reviewed studies to add to the letters of medical necessity. Please navigate to the website listed in the description. Go to the green section that says letters of medical necessity. MMAs know they're supposed to cover these items, as the medical directors are doctors, typically with a general license to practice medicine. They have no specialty under their belt, yet they're slapping their signatures on letters of medical denial, and each state is turning a blind eye to this. Case managers working for these HMOs are also licensed RNs and are extremely familiar with JAMA regulations, and they know the dangers and hazards that come along with reusing syringes. Immunocompromised children should never reuse syringes. It leads to avoidable infections and costs taxpayers thousands of dollars for unnecessary ICU trips at a cost of around $50,000 a day or more. Take the child's med chart, count each size of the syringe per med you need for a month, multiply it by 30, and then you will reach however many syringes in any given month period. All federal laws are cited in each letter of medical necessity. Add the peer-reviewed studies to your letters of medical necessity to get your transplant team or any other managing specialist to sign off on them, submitting them to the insurance company. I listed the federal laws on each and every single size of syringe so that they have zero excuses to deprive your child of the proper quantity of syringes per month. There's no reason why parents should be forced to take clear nail polish and paint over the numbers so that you can get the proper quantity, which leads to children's labs coming out all messed up and leaving doctors forced to admit children to get the homeostasis of the child corrected. If the MMA refuses to give the correct quantity per size of ml, they're automatically non-compliant with federal CMS legislations. That is Children's Medical Services, that's overseen by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Contact your state's regulatory agency. In Florida, it's called the Agency for Healthcare Administration, aka ACA. Reusing the same syringes is hazardous for caregivers. For example, spirolactone is known to cause birth defects. It's toxic. You have Renadine. There's several other medications that should never, ever, under any circumstances, be reused. This is an argument that you, the caregiver, can go ahead and pose to your child's managing team. Every single syringe should be discarded once used. They typically cost around 2 cents. So to pay the money now up front to keep your child out of the hospital and make sure the accuracy of the medication your child is receiving is more cost effective than depriving these DME, durable medical equipment provided syringes, so that you can keep your child out of the hospital, retain your employment, and retain your nurses. The reason the letters of medical necessity are so long is because I was forced to cite the federal laws that the MMAs are breaking. Again, these politicians are turning a blind eye. There are no laws prohibiting parents from writing these letters of medical necessity and to obtain a physician's signature. Every authorization strategically by these HMOs expire after 60 days. So by day 45, set a reminder in your smartphone so that you can once again go ahead and get these providers to sign off on these letters of medical necessity so that you don't have a lapse in your syringes or your DME items, because I've listed several on the website. Please drop any comments or suggestions below. Please hit like to this video, subscribe, and please pass this information around Facebook groups, in text messages, wherever you can communicate this information to struggling parents across this country that require syringes, but they're unable to obtain them. Thank you.